Hello everybody, hello, I said hello, but we'll try hello everybody. This is James, and we're going through a run of ZHO CE to take out one of the 26 flagships. The aim actually right now is the flagship I, even though we've done that already. Because flagship I first run was kind of a piece of crap, and so maybe I missed something important, so I adjusted it to see what's going on. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how the ship works here. We've got our targeting jammer, which has succeeded, and so this weapon here, which was a two laser weapon, is disabled, and so our opponent is going to shoot us with a single weapon. Now I'll put this on auto fire, I think. So if I shoot, pierces the shield and hits. Now his other weapon is down, and so this opponent is weaponless presently. You can't do anything about it. So that's critical because we have no shields, and we need to keep our Zoltan shield up in order to stay defended, but the combination works very well. Anyway, the use of the phase ion to actually take down one weapon is a curious thing, because I believe it was my Zoltan A ship that in a... Ooh, this is interesting. I'll take that. My Zoltan A ship, the original version of it, before I even made these playthroughs or did anything here at all, the very original version actually had I'm upgrading my pilot, because when I go in here, who knows, there might be a storm that actually needs piloting to get an extra reward of some sort. The original version had an ion cluster bomb instead of an ion bomb, and that's actually pretty significant, and I'll explain why. When an ion weapon hits the enemy's weapons, what happens is the power is subtracted directly from the total weapons. So let's say that instead we had these two weapons. Let's say we had 4 weapons of 2 power each. Like 2, 2, 2, 2. They're all powered. I had my full 8 power. And an ion bomb hits. So what happens? What would happen is 4 power would be decreased. So 2 from here, 2 from here. So total of 4. And we'd have, of course, 4 out of 8 power because of the ion bomb. However, if a cluster bomb hits, something slightly different happens. Is that because each ion hit is functioning separately, what would happen is one ion would hit here, which would cause that weapon to be depowered, and so another power would be removed as well and depower it, so 2. Then the second ion bomb would hit this weapon, remove 2. The third ion bomb would hit, knock this one out, and so you'd end up losing 6 power, even though it technically only says 3. I feel like this is an oversight on the creators of the game of some sort, because it's so good that it's completely overpowered in human hands, basically. Ooh, shield bypass. And it's not such a big deal with the ion pulse cannons that shoot 3 shots, because at least in that situation, what's going on is you need to at least penetrate the shields. And so the shields, what's funny is, if you got the shields powered, if you hit the first ion into a shield, it doesn't unpower the second slot, curiously enough. For some reason, it only does 1, but it isn't like that on weapons. So you got a bit of an inconsistency there in how the ions work in various things. And so when it happens on shields, it's not such a big deal. So the ion pulse cannons, if they're shooting, they just they still need to pierce the shields to get to the weapons, so if it happens to disrupt the weapons in the same way as an ion cluster bomb would rather, it's not such a big deal because you need to do so much work to make it work. Maybe someone needs help? Yeah, there we go. We got someone who needed help, and now we can have our guy go and power up the shields. Wonderful. Okay. That's just a little bit of a commentary on how ion weapons can work, so you can make the most of them. I feel like you're losing out on anything. Oh, interesting. We got an ion pulse. Got a pierce. That's good. Another weapon that's kind of effective in that regard is an actual effector, which pierces the shields as well and gets similar results because of that. I'm really hoping that this pulsar will not take down my weapons systems. I'm sort of relying on that to actually take down my opponent. As I should be, of course, but I don't mind losing weapons generally, like per se, but when I lose my charges on my adaptive focus beam, that's another story. Okay, so this is the kind of opponent I don't like. One with a laser, because I don't have any way of avoiding that shot. I'm not fond of the cloaking either. Good, it's gone. So maybe, just maybe, I can take control of this situation. I'm not sure as whether I can stop him in time. Well, I can sort of stop him in time. And I'm about to take damage, and there's not much I can do about it. Okay, he's gone. I need to jump away, so I don't lose a jump here. Took a damage that was maybe unnecessary because I knew that was going to happen, but oh well. Got another opponent with a very fast weapons charge here, and cloaking again. So, not the kind of opponent I want to be facing, but hey, looks like his weapons got taken down by the pulsar, so that's good. Okay. Okay, he's gonna cloak again, that's fine. Weapons got taken down again, so he's having some bad luck today. I'm actually lucking out a fair bit on this battle. I could be taking more damage than I am, which has been 2. But anyway. Ooh. I will take that. It's a good deal. Again, the way I'm calculating one thing versus another is that I'm taking the value mainly of just the fuel and the scrap, and I'm adding the fuel, which is 3 scrap each, to the value of the scrap, and I'm just comparing one against another. Ooh. Quest marker to the next sector. My dude wants to track down some slavers. Okay. I'll ignore that. Okay, I think that's going to be the last standard upgrade I do. Civilian or Uncharted? We'll go with the Nebula. Why? In the civilian sector, I'll be encountering a bunch of ships that are just kind of neutral, I guess. Oh no. So this... Ooh, this is bad. I'm actually going to switch weapons here. So our opponent only has missiles by the looks of it, so that's a positive. But why am I switching weapons? How do I explain this? Just because I want to get rid of that thing. That'll be my explanation. As long as he's only targeting me with bombs, I quite frankly don't care. I just don't want to take damage. So there's another bomb. Because mine would have just hit me anyway. The Zoltan shield anyway wouldn't have done me any damage. That's not the point. Point was that I just didn't want to be risking anything. So there we go. Managed to hold it down long enough because of one hull missile to take complete control of the situation. That's all I needed. In a game like this, it's not about having the best weapons because, you know, it doesn't usually happen. Like, how often have you seen me with a Burst Laser Mark IV? Like, once. No, it's about making the most of what you have and using it as efficiently as possible. And a lot of that is extremely intuitive. It's the sort of thing you can't program an AI to do in any meaningful way unless you spend years and years and basically lose all your life and money into the project. That's what it would come down to. I should mention, with regard to this ship, another advantage of the weapons targeter thingy that's taking down his weapons power is that because his weapons power is down a little bit, he effectively cannot use a crewman to... Ooh, so 14 plus is 23. Oh, that's a good deal. He cannot use a crewman to actually use his weapons system, or so he doesn't get his 10% bonus, which is a big boon to me, because he doesn't get his 10% weapons bonus. That means my already good weapons fire faster than his pretty consistently. So this guy only has one weapon and it is disabled. So this fight's already over. This is a good loadout because of stuff we're starting with. So having no shields, not a big deal. Just as a, you know, what is it? What's the right word? Spoilers, yes. My favorite one of my own loadouts, the Slug C, also has no shields. It takes a very different approach to the whole process. But we'll get there when we get there. Guess I didn't need to target that shield system, but whatever. How is this guy's weapons doing? He's almost up to level 2. Good. Quite unlike the Zoltan A, where we didn't see anyone get up to level 2 and their experience points basically till the game was over because it fired so infrequently. Okay, so sadly this opponent has Oni missiles, which I'm not thrilled about, because that won't get past the Zoltan shield anyway, so there's that. But I'm not in any rush to... Oh, he resisted. Okay. I'm not in any rush to let him shoot me. Let's put it that way. See if I can take down the cloaking. Storm breaks loose. Thankfully, I have so much power from my Zoltan that didn't really affect me. I even got a guy on shields that doesn't matter because I have as much power as I do, but it will matter soon enough, I suppose. Because we still have 2 spare power, so what else is he going to do? I guess he can go on the scanners, but we're in a nebula, so how useful is that going to be, really? Okay, got a breach, so that'll slow him down. He still has another weapon, though. Ooh, another breach. Maybe I'll take down the engines, I guess. Wow. I can't really say no to that. That is a good weapon, but both rewards are actually pretty good, so just take a look at what we got here. This is an effector, so charge time 14. Compare that to this thing's 13, but it takes 3 power. And it can do a maximum chain damage cap of 3, so it does 1 ion, then 2, then 3, and it can go whiz by, straight by the shields. Critically important because I can use that, if I want, to just target the enemy weapons, and I'll take 8 fuel for 2 drones. That sounds fine to me. I can completely ignore the enemy shields and just take down their weapons and keep them down in a semi-permanent basis. Depends on how many times I miss. Alright, let's take down some slavers. Okay. Looks like my thingy, the weapons targeter, proved ineffective. However, I'm fairly confident that I'm not in any danger here. Okay, so got a breach already. I still want to bring down the ion. I was hoping to make him miss that shot, but oh well. Okay, 2 breaches looks like. What I don't know is how much crew there is on here or anything like that. Looks like there's enough to repair both the breaches, though. Why am I targeting the O2? I don't know. Maybe I think I'll be able to starve them all out, but not counting on it. Ooh, got another big hit there. And 5 damage is our maximum, so there it goes. Lousy reward. But I guess it wasn't about the reward, was it? It was just about taking out some slavers. Okay, my Zoltan has nothing to say. Okay, I got some invaders on, but where are... Oh, I see. Okay, here they are. All our opponent seems to have is an ion cannon, which I'm not super worried about just yet. At worst, he'll do a damage to my shields, which won't matter anyway, because I'll just repair it and get experience for it, which I'm more than happy to do. So here's a big hit. There, he took out my Zoltan shield, but who cares? So a nice thing about this ship is that with an adaptive focus beam Mark III, I'm not absolutely desperate for a new weapon until fairly late on in the game, I would say. I'll be able to get, because with 5 total damage and it never misses, yeah, I'm good for a while. So this avoids that annoying problem of needing to desperately go to a store to find something to complement your loadout, as I've had in some games. That either it ends up being a criticism or of the loadout, or a testimony to bad luck. I think it's more of the latter, because usually I find something that works, that fits my needs. I've generally not had too big of a problem being able to do that. So, ooh, I got some building material. It's only saleable, so whatever, for a good price in auto sector. You know what? I have enough money to get a 4th engine, so let's do it. Alright, so let's go with Zoltan Homeworlds, because maybe we'll get a Zoltan mission. Of course, I already have the main Zoltan ship, so it's not like I'm going to get anything super extra out of this. But at least for this run, it might be an extra augmentation or weapon or something. I don't want to... Well, let's see. Meh. Oh, interesting. That comes up twice. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, so my load failed for my Zoltan weapon, and my oxygen is down. And my first phase ion shot missed too. Not thrilled about that. Come on. My second phase ion shot missed as well. Wow, this sucks. Okay. This is called bad luck extraordinaire. Come on. Finally, a miss. Okay, with any luck at all, I'll get a hit in here. Good, his weapons are down, finally. So now, to worry about his getting away. Uh-oh, maybe I should have targeted something else. No. I may not have enough time to actually stop him, we'll see. So this is gonna fire. It stunned our opponent. For how long? Whoops. I neglected to do something important here, which was make my guys not be dead. Dang it. Completely wasn't paying attention. Wasn't warned till it was a bit too late. That's big time bummer. Alright, so that rather hurt. In many ways at once. I lost a Zoltan crewman, and I took about 10-ish damage. So, ouch. What this means is that I'm gonna take my revenge on these jerkheads. Grr. Not thrilled by our opener to this system. Okay, as you can see, I can consistently take out this guy's weapons. So I'm going to focus my adaptive beam to take out his piloting, because when I do, I don't need to worry about missing at all for this particular battle. Moreover, if he tries to run away, he won't be able to. Okay, good. So that means the shields are down, I think permanently, yes. So the rest of my energy is going to go into the engines. Like so. Going to try to run away, but it doesn't matter. Let's head over here. Honestly, I'm not desperate for a store, despite the fact that I got my butt handed to me in that first battle. Because that fight was rather unusual in how effectively I was taken down. Okay, here we're really seeing the limits of my ship for sure. Great, great. My oxygen is down. That's all I needed. All my doors are down too. Wonderful. So I better fix this up before I lose complete control of my oxygen situation. Oh dear. Oh. I clicked the button to leave, but it was already too late. I think I just lost this game, honestly. Because that was... No, I had my opportunity to move another Zoltan in there, and I didn't take it. Why did I lose this game just now? So, I have no oxygen, no way to fix it. I mean, I can try, but it's not going to work. So I need to get to the store now and find another crewman to purchase. I didn't expect that to be a stun bomb. Alright, so I can purchase a new crew here. I'm not going to give up as much as I'd like to right now, because that really annoys me. Alright, so we can get both our crew to go immediately, take care of this nightmare. Okay, there. Oxygen is back. I need to get the doors too. Okay. And that is how you basically lose a game by not paying attention. I had to do it because I have nothing to lose now. Okay, and this is also why I'm probably gonna upgrade my oxygen supply pretty soon here too. Well, my targeting jammer didn't work in this fight either. Alright, so I got an incoming Ares missile. Pretty much guaranteed. Which I can do nothing about. See if I can take down his shield system. Oh, better take down the weapons first. If I don't, I'll regret it. Okay. Agreed. 5 jumps. 1, 2. Maybe if things go well enough, I'll actually be able to exit this sector in not too bad condition. And here's an opponent that can't even hurt me, which is perfectly fine with me. Let's fix this up. Sure. It's not a big deal. This is just a waiting game. I'll take out the shields now, because why not? 2 more hits and this is over. And I don't mind if I lose 1 weapon. I very greatly mind having lost 2 crewmen. Sorry, 3 crewmen. Wow, an ion cluster bomb. Okay, I will take that. Now I'm starting to think I should be heading towards a store to sell this stuff. See, this only goes to show that I would have been doing really well if I hadn't screwed up everything. Well, there's a store right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll head to the store after this jump. Let's see, we got 2 items here that can get through our shields and mess them up via ion. So I need to be aware of that. I think I should have control of the situation, no problem, by the looks of it. Anyway, once we get to the store, make a decision on what weapons to keep. And maybe we can keep things well enough together not to lose this game. What I was about to say is, it just goes to show like how well I would have been doing if I had not completely screwed everything up. So, just took down our shields and this hull beam is going to be ready, so I'm going to shoot this here. We have a decent offer of scrap, so off to the store we go. This is interesting. Transfer goods quickly. I will remove the building material after all. I can buy one of these guys back if I wanted to. There's a heavy effector if I ever wanted one. Burst laser, drone control, lots of stuff. Okay, what do we have here? So, while I like hull missiles Mark 1, that's not what I'm interested in. A big bomb, however, or an ion cluster bomb, I am very interested in, with only 1 power each. But I'm not sure if I want to get rid of my adaptive effector. What I am sure about is that I want to heal. Could use a bit more of this. See, with lots of ion power, drones will make a big deal. However, if I buy the drones, then I will not have enough weapon power to actually power this stuff. So, the power of the big bomb it actually takes down enemy systems, which is what I want. And as much as I do want to replace my Zoltan, I cannot dare to try right now. So we move on with what we have and hope for the best. Okay, good. The targeting jammer came through for us. Uh-oh. Better get there quickly. Okay, this is a fight we could lose, depending on how well our med bay treats us, but at least his weapons can't do anything to us. Okay, he's not doing damage nearly quickly enough, so we're fine. Okay, I won't need my big bomb, but if you haven't figured it out yet, I do want to push my weapons up to the point where I can get that adaptive effector into use. Why am I targeting the hacking system? I don't know. It's about we stopped doing that. See, this would be a ship where, even though I got things that have charges on them, at the end of the day, a weapons pre-igniter really would make a big difference. That's a lame offer. Okay, NG Homeworlds. Improved engines can get us somewhere. Zoltan's not doing anything. Okay. We need 90 scrap to upgrade our weapons once more, and yes, I am going for that. There it is. Technically, 100 scrap will be able to power all 8 of our weapons, and I am definitely considering that. Even though I only have 1 shield bubble, which is dangerous. Okay, what do we have? 2 basic lasers. Not the sort of thing I'm especially afraid about. Oh, and Vulcan cannon thingy. Okay, now we got our adaptive effector working to beat down on his weapons. So you'll see how effective this is to have both of these things working together. He's never going to be able to shoot again. Also, I need to decrease the length of this name. Alright, so the adaptive effector can just keep on doing what it's doing. There's really no need for me to use both weapons there anymore. Okay, we will need to do some repairs. That's over. I'm gonna pause here while I do the inevitable. Okay, everything is fixed up. No more breaches on our ship. What does the next jump give us? A wreckage for a bit of scrap. Cool. Next jump. An NG mission that I could not grab. More free scrap. And a storage cache. My anti-weapon thingy is ineffective here. Alright, I had an initial miss. Our bomb is going to target my sensors, so that's fine. Okay, got a good hit with the adaptive effector. And took down 2 of his weapons. Okay, and now I have control of the situation. I'm not beating down on the shields as much as might be desired, but I'm focusing on taking out piloting. That way I can't miss anymore. There we go. Yeah, I guess I should get the next level of shields. I don't think I need the big bomb yet. It'll come in handy pretty soon, though. Okay, still my weapons array is not behaving. Oh boy, okay. My Zoltan shields are down. Ooh. I completely missed both my shots, so I better get this defense up. Good. Okay, good. Enemies' weapons are down. Now we're going to get some information of what's on the ship, because I failed to do the obvious, which was fix my sensor array. As I play this, I'm trying to imagine how many people might watch and laugh at my stupid decisions taken this game so far, which are all pretty awful. Like, come on, who loses 2 Zoltan? There's a good reward. Okay, I'm going to invest in these so my oxygen does not deplete again and slaughter my remaining crew. A game like this makes me nervous because I really did want to quit, but then didn't, and I'm glad I didn't because I'm doing okay. I won a game earlier in this series. Everything turned out all right. Same idea. I was doing fairly badly and then recovered everything. So, I don't think I was doing this badly. Alright, my Zoltan gave me some fuel. Good. Alright, so now what I'm lacking is power to power, well, everything. As you can see. Gonna keep my focus on his weapons array. Good. So 2 separate ion hits takes down both the weapons. So once the adaptive effector gets one more shot in, it'll be able to keep control of the situation permanently. On the weapons array, at least. Okay, I'm going to shift my focus a little bit. See, this is where the big bomb could come in handy, just to speed the effect of everything. Okay, I actually missed a shot. So his weapons array may come online? Yeah, there we go. So I wondered if that would happen. Back offline again. I got an important hit in on the shields. And that hit will keep the shields down. So time to punch a hole in the engine so he doesn't run away or anything. Okay, he's not going anywhere now. Not surrendering either, as you can see. Not bad for having no shields. Up. An ion burst stunner. No, I like what I already have. Okay, 1 power. I want to try and push all the 5 power in that region. Okay, we got a jammer. Okay, this guy has a Vulcan cannon. Interesting. All it'll take is 1 shot, and that Vulcan cannon is down. There it is. So I'll have my phase ion do that work, while my adaptive focus beam attempts to take down the engines. With the engines down, the phase ion can keep this disabled forever. I'm not really worried about what it can accomplish yet, though. Ooh, 2 breaches. Okay, engines are down. The engines are down. Our opponent is not going anywhere. This is a situation of having the right weapons to counter your opponent. Oh, is that it? That's lame. Fine. Okay, what's at this distress beacon? Somebody wants fuel? Okay. Upgraded the reactor, sure. I paid $6 to upgrade the reactor, is what that means. Okay, so we have an opponent who can take down my shields somewhat, but is otherwise concerned with killing my crew. And is already in the process of doing it. If it wasn't for the ion cannon here, I would say that I was tempted to just let him keep shooting so this guy could gain more experience, but not sure how wise that actually is. Just put that to an end now. Okay. Let's go fix this up. Get this all done. Let's put a shot into the shields right now. I can refocus on weapons again with the next shot. One more shot and this is over. Is this achieved strategy? Yes, it's intended to be. I'm using my weapons effectively. That's the point. Another 49 wait. Am I near an exit beacon? I don't think so. No, I'm not. Okay. I just couldn't remember. Alright, so more power. Now I think we can comfortably upgrade to our 8th weapon slot. Mantis nearby. That is too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we can do it. Sell drone parts. I mean, I suppose I don't have any drones to use, so why not? I suppose what is surprising is that that's all the drones I had after all this. Okay, so... uh-oh. Planetary whatchamacallits. So, we got a shot targeting our medbay, but it's only one shot, so... if that means that we just need a Barrett to beat this fight, which we probably will, I'm willing to accept 3 damage. I'm okay with that. That's worth the expense if you ask me. I'm not going to use my big bomb in this fight simply because I don't have to. Well, maybe. Let's see. So we got a hit. Got another hit. Okay, so the weapons are now permanently down. Ooh. Okay, there was the shot. It was actually 4 damage. I'll send my Zoltan out to help with repairs before it's too late to be able to heal anymore. Alright, now time to put some holes into our opponent's engines. So if he tries to get away, he cannot. Last shot. 3, 2, 1, boom. There is a store here, but what do I really have? I don't see any reason to go to it. I don't have enough scrap. Okay, let's see if my big bomb actually applies for this quest. I don't know. Oh. Too bad. Okay, well, I guess this was a poor choice. I think it's only firebombs that work in this particular fight, and somehow I thought a big bomb would. So I just wasted a jump is what that means. More, depending on how you look at it. I will be able to get out in time, but that's not saying much. Okay, let's get out of here. $5 fuel for $10. Absolutely yes. Please die. Thank you. Okay. We have now a drone destroyer. Now the Slugholm Nebula, I'm not going to go there. The reason is we've seen in our other games how the slugs can complicate everything with just a little bit of luck. So I don't want to take the chances when we only have 2 crewmen and I'm going to be hypnotized and everything. Or hacked without any possibility of getting things to... having spare crew to actually go and repair things. Yeah, it's just going to be a disaster. So let's not do that. Okay, so we'll put a big bomb here. Ah, miss. Too bad. Should I bother with the bomb now? Let's see. Depends how this hits. Okay, that was a hit. I'm going to try and keep his weapons down now. I almost feel like the adaptive effector ought to have more charges to it before it gets to full strength, because it gets really strong really fast, but whatever. Okay, I think the opponent's weapons are officially null and void. Oh, maybe not. I don't want to know. Let's not take any chances here. Oh wow, I keep missing. Okay, time to get rid of the engines. Enough of this. Bearing in mind, of course, that I always have the option of just using the effector to take out his piloting or something, so he just can't get away with, well, getting away. Alright, heading north. We will need fuel soon, so I need to be mindful of that. No luck with getting a free NG. No luck with getting free anything. I don't have 2 drones for a free reactor upgrade. Too bad. I'm not surrendering my last Zoltan over to slavers. Okay, and this opponent has full weapons power. But I'm confident that he won't be able to do much to me, but we'll see. Okay, weapons are down. How much does this hacking do? That's a level 1 hacking, no big deal. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually tell my adaptive thingy to actually attack something. So, it'll be a long fight. So one option is just to put a hole in the shields, and my bomb missed again. That's what happened last time. So I have my adaptive effector take one... Ah, it missed. Sigh. I was hoping it could take one shot at the shields and not miss, but I guess that's not the case today. Okay, hopefully with one shot into the shields it'll take them down enough for the damage to really count like that. Bye-bye engines. And big reward, including shields. Done. Including shields? But is that what I said? I meant to say including gas. Okay, we got an enemy with missiles. Now here, we're going to be exposed to flares and there's nothing much we can do about it. The problem clearly being that it's going to take us longer to take out the... take out this opponent than we would like. Okay, everybody get in here and take out this fire. I'm really hoping it doesn't take out my door system. Ouch. Okay, so I do want to start pelting his shields. I'm not leaving his weapon system alone. I will not miss anymore. I'm not sure where the fires are, but let's make sure they don't get to where our crew is, at the very least. Okay, seems fine. Last shot, there we go, done. 2 more fuel, and let's get moving. Okay. So we're gonna approach the exit from the south, by the looks of it. 2 missiles for 3 drones. Well, yeah, given a previous encounter where we needed a drone and couldn't get one, you know what, it's worth going to the store, I would say, at this stage. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I see. The only chance I can get... See, if I go over here, then I'm missing 2 jumps to get here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm going to put the bomb into... Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Sorry, I was shooting the wrong system here. It needs to be the weapons. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, so we got a fire in the door room. Ouch, ouch. Okay, we got control of the situation, but it took, did give us a little damage. I will send my dude to go repair things. I may need to take down the piloting system one more time. We shall see. But let's do the engines first. Ah, fire. There's not many vents on this ship, so I can't get the oxygen out of here quickly enough. Okay. Looks like I got some repairs to do. Okay, boys, get at it. We still have another 3 repairs on LAN. I would have thought Ian would be a more appropriate name for him. I guess he likes LAN parties. He. Okay, to the store. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 3 fuel remaining, so we'll have to buy some of that. No question about it. Don't need this, don't need this. I'll consider keeping this. We could buy more crew, to be sure. I'm not thrilled with any of the secondary items here, but you know what, a drone control doesn't hurt, and both our drones are defensive, so even though I have low drones total, I'm not worried of running out, because I won't need to use these that often. Man, I haven't had my weapons jammer work in a really long time. Okay, time to put a hole into the big bomb. Sorry, into the piloting section again. Or not. Might have been a good idea to buy a new crew, but oh well, too late. Okay, our opponent's weapons are officially gone, and they're probably not going to come back. Two shots from our adaptive beam to finish this off. Here's shot 1. Here's shot 2. Our big bomb still has a lot of missiles to work with, so when we get to the flagship, we'll have the ammo we need to actually fight it. See, I'm not sure whether it's worth getting to level 6 engines or not when I have this little fuel. I just don't know, but we'll see. And I will have to take down one weapon of these two to make sure he can't penetrate my shields. As long as I can do that consistently, I won't actually need to put all my effort into taking down his weapons. Ooh, there we go. I'll want to put the adaptive effector on shield duty, actually. I'm going to target the engines to make sure my things, my ion weapons hit where they need to most. Ouch. Two shots to go. One shot to go. Our pilot has full evasion. I should at the very least get a third crewman to pilot the engines. Having only 2 crewmen is kind of silly, I admit. Well, there's a storage cache. And our opponent's only weapon is an ion shooter thingy. Like so. And he's gonna hack my doors because that's the most useful thing ever, right? Not terribly worried about where this is gonna go. So if I could take out the piloting. Oh, it's not over yet. Did some damage to it. Engines have a lot of hit points on this ship. Two shots to go. 1 shot to go. And it's over. Let's see what the cache has for us. Nothing. That's all I have to say. AI controlled sector. Okay, this is going to be bad. Okay, so AI controlled sector. Critically, this means when we go at least through the parts of the AI sector that have nebulae in them, those parts, namely here, we get -1 to all our systems. Also, AI ships tend to be resistant to ion weapons. So, I need to be ready for that possibility. I'm going to put some extra power in certain places, so that if I get a -1 to my power, I can still use stuff. See, already we have something going on here. Our opponent has missile weapons. I do have a defense drone, so you know what? Let's just use it. Okay, you already see that they're resisting hits. And we got borders? He's transporters. And he's mind controlling me. Alright, I can't allow this to continue because I have to get rid of these borders. Whew. Alright, it took out my whatever that is. The scanners, that's it. Oh, and he has people in the scanners taking them out. Great. I will take some damage here. I'm going to take out... You know what? I'm going to take out cloning bay so he doesn't bring too many borders in my direction and annoy me. Whew. Uh-oh. He wants to take out my med bay. That's what I always wanted. See, I'm trying to take out his weapons, but even with all this, even with all this, ion damage, I'm just not getting anywhere. But I am making progress, I would say. At the very least, my adaptive thing is charging up. Okay. Okay, well, we can go send our guys to repair things anyway. I do want a visual on the opponent, so I want to repair these sensors sooner than later. Also, oh, this is a station, so it's not like it's going to run away. That's at least useful. See, this fight isn't so much a threat as it is annoying, I think is the best word to use to describe what's going on here. Okay, and at last, we have our sensors up again so we can see what's happening. Whew. Finally. That was a long fight. Longer than I would have liked it to be. Okay, I'm gonna get my... I'm gonna upgrade my shields up to level 7. Get this to level whatever it is. And I wouldn't mind finding a store at this point. For fairly obvious reasons, I would think. Our opponent here has 2 powered weapons. I think I would like to defend against the missiles to be on the safe side. Oh yeah. Let's try and take out shields. No, no such luck. Try the shields again. Still no such luck. Ouch. Our opponent is also managing to get by our shields fairly easily. Finally, we got a hit. See, one possibility we could have here is to wipe out the crew. Seeing as how much, if you take a look at how many repair drones this crazy person has, and the fact that I can take out his crewman in one shot with the next shot, this is a viable possibility. And there it is. Okay, no stores in sight so far, so I'm going to head north and hope for the best up there. That's not a sun. We're going to take damage for almost for sure from a sunspot here, so I'm getting the power up. I'm just going to wait for those missiles to come our way. Better get the other guy over here to help. Make sure this fire doesn't get out of control. Okay, good. One more bomb on the shield room. Okay, now our drones are threatened. We still need 2 more shots to finish this off. There's one. Here's the second. Can try and get out before the next flare hits, but don't know. Okay, yeah, I think we might be okay. No store yet. Asteroids now. Okay, our opponent has full power and he has 2 drones that are going to mess up my shields, so this is what our destroyer drone is for. And this is a station, so at least it's not going anywhere. Okay, we got control of our opponent's weapons array for now. Okay, finally our shields are back up and under control. Okay, this ion weapon over here could pose some major problems. So I better get those weapons down again, just to make sure. Whew. It's actually using up a lot of my bombs. I'm just trying to slow him down enough so he can't use his weapons on me, and so I can bring him down before he shoots, like he gets lucky with his weapons again. Which will happen, let me tell you. Okay, AI Outpost is offering me... I don't want to use a second jump to get there, but I have to because I actually need the fuel. Urgh. I'm right on the edge. Okay, so enemy FTL is charging. We're going to have one of those kinds of fights, are we? So I'm going to use my defense drone because the enemy has a missile. I'm going to focus my attention of my effectors on the engines and try to take them out while my bomb works to take out the piloting system. There we go. Piloting system down. My ion weapons have taken out the engines and they're going to stay taken out. So another bomb goes here to help out my my laser weapon and make sure he doesn't recover in that area. There we go. And my drone is doing its job very well. Ooh, miss. 2 more shots, I think? Yes. 1. And 1 more and it's over. Wonderful. Still no store in sight, sadly. So it's either one of these that was over here, this, or way out here. I cannot wait to find out, so I need a charge. Okay, here's a crew member for sale. Done. For 29 scrap? Sure. I'm going to put them on engines, even though He's experienced in shields just because I don't have any other person to put on engines. That's the main reason. Alright, so enemies in the med bay. If I want them anywhere, that's where I want them. I'll even open the med bay room up so they can come and help get themselves killed by going into this room. And they took the bait. Wonderful. So we got 6 boarders there. Not bad. I think I want my human to get this repair bonus. And that's why. Right, so we're about to jump into AI, whatchamacallit, what is this? Nebula territory. So I want to make sure my systems are very much up to snuff. Okay, moving in. Yes, I know I just spent all my money. So, fleet delayed by 1 jump, 1 damage to my hull, and as you can see, all my systems have lost 1 power. The exception seems to be my piloting system for some reason. Don't know why, but whatever. In this particular case, I'm going to switch off my phase ion for the bomb because I think that's going to be more valuable. Sadly, I do not know how this fight is going to go just yet. I don't have enough information. Start by putting a hole into... No such luck putting a hole into his weapons. Okay, that could be an issue. He needs to get all my shields down to actually hurt me. Seriously. You know what? I'm going to put my Zoltan into shield room to get 1 more shield up. Okay, that's an issue that I don't know whether I can get out of. Oh, there's a store. I will forget the whole thing and just get over here. Okay, so we do have things we could buy if we had the money to buy them. I mean, I would like to have a Zoltan, but it's not going to happen. I need this 4 fuel. And that's it. That's all we're getting today, folks. So, tough cookies. We're just going to have to make it through the rest of this with what we have. Maybe I did overextend myself when I purchased systems for here. That's a reasonable argument to make, but whatever. Too late now. Okay, I took a damage to my hull. Our opponent has exclusively missiles, so interesting. Therefore, I will focus my energy on the shield room and see how well I can do there. The real question in this fight is, how many missiles does he have? Because if he runs out, I've won. I think by the looks of it, that's what it seems to be. Okay, so the opponent's missiles are gone, and his shields are down, so my adaptive laser can just start putting holes into him like that. I may, I emphasize, need my big bomb to put another hole in yet because I do not know if he's going to try and run away. How about we don't bother finding out? Yeah, I suspected that. Let's make sure. Last shot. Phew. We got one fuel back. As long as we get one more fuel, we can get out of this sector okay. Okay, we have a missile weapon on this opponent as well. I'm going to try and focus my energy into taking out the shields. Well, I took out a crewman anyway. One more shot like that and his crew are gone. Missed. Oh, killed the crew on account of an asteroid. Got the fuel we needed. Taking a damage. I can fight this AI ship, but is it a good idea? Once again, let's go with what works. Fortunately, I don't know, because there's no way to use my scanners, whether he's suffering the same thing I am. In terms of power loss. Either way, I will put a bomb in his weapons bay. Okay, my attempt now is to keep his shields down, use my adaptive laser. As you can see, my number of bombs has been greatly diminished with time. Been using them very aggressively, and I don't feel as though I've had much choice in the matter. Our opponent's weapons are back online, but I don't think they're going to last very long. And this is why. Bye-bye! We got 2 jumps left. Technically, still lots of space left for the Rebel fleet, but unfortunately, all the... my thing didn't work again. All the nebula beacons were way at the end, so couldn't do anything about that. I think I'll have to put a hole into these weapons, or I may find myself losing this battle with only 20% evasion. Ouch. Ouch. Ah, miss. Another miss. Okay, enemy shield is mostly down, so I can pick on him. Keep control of this situation. I will have to fire on him directly on the weapons though if I want to not get killed in a moment. Okay, he's gonna try and run away. He is delayed, thankfully. Don't know how long that will last though. But we're okay. It's over. And we can now move on to Sector 8, having succeeded with what seemed like a lost cause. Zoltan C is now unlocked. We've got some hull points repaired. Can we get another Zoltan? No. Alright, let's get some repairs. There we are, all the way up. I don't see any stores yet. But I do want, for sure, I'm definitely going to want investment in systems as much as I can, because without it, we're going to be sitting ducks. Okay, enemy weapons are down, so we got 15 missiles, bombs, whichever, to help us out for the final battle. Or hopefully everything will turn out. And I'm going to redirect my power over to shield systems for my next shot. Actually, I'm going to wait. There we go. It'll be this next shot for the adaptive effector. Now I'm going to just pound the shields into submission. That's my goal here. They won't go down immediately. Actually, I want to take down the drone specifically. If I can. Maybe not. Any moment, the weapons are going to come back online because my phase ion is only maintaining what the adaptive effector had set up. Okay, it's the Vulcan cannon that's staying up, so that's not going to work long term. So I need to redirect our power. Now should be over. $52 scrap. No sign of a store, sadly. So I can go here and see if one of these two are the store, or I can go here and see if one of these two are. I want to go this direction because at least I'm closer to the repair beacon that I otherwise won't be able to reach again. Okay, so we got a planetary defense system here. So it has 2 successful hits on me out of 3. And I think that's 4 damage apiece, so that could definitely hurt. That'll make me second guess whether I should stay in this fight. Because I don't know whether I'll have another chance to repair or not. Do a jump. I mean, I probably will, so I think it's worth staying, but there is a big question mark of how worth it this is. Whoops. No, don't do that. Almost lost my charge there, but I do want to heal up. Okay, once again, time to take out the shields. Okay, here comes the damage. Beam is charged. Imminent strike, evacuate. I did. There we go. 4 damage there, 4 damage there. And fire. Okay, so that'll be 5 damage once that's all said and done. Ouch. Oh, interesting. He's boarding me now after all this time. Not quite sure why that is. Okay. So we took 9 damage, as you can see. So I'm going to go and hope that this repair beacon stays put. I don't want it disappearing anywhere. We'll attack this pirate. And we have enough defense drones if we need them. And she's gone and fixed everything. A danger we will have for the flagship fight, obviously, as accounted in the earlier part of the game, is a severe lack of crew. And there's no immediate way of fixing that unless I find a store, which I'm really not counting on at this point. It's one of those things that would be nice, you know? Okay, 1 effector shot into the shields to... Okay, do absolutely nothing by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Miss. Actually, will I beat him? It's hard to say. Just in time. 36 scrap is just not gonna cut it. My needs right now are just as much scrap as I can get. And healing. Oh, actually, we can find out whether the repair base is still there. It is. Okay. So, we didn't lose those hit points for nothing. We do have control of our situation. 81 scrap. I can delay the pursuing fleet? That's silly. Okay. Repair base. Our other repair base looks like it's done for. And this particular repair base has an enemy guarding it, and I will take him out as efficiently as possible. Now bear this in mind that even though my weapon setup may have seemed pretty cheap so far, what it's not going to help us do is beat the flagship because the weapons are all separated. So I'm going to be relying a lot more on my bomb. I'm especially going to be retargeting a lot more with my effector. And who knows what else I'm going to be doing. I don't even know myself just yet. Ooh. Enemy just took a pop in the shields. I'm going to take immediate advantage of that. Unfortunately, with only 1 exit hatch over here. Exit hatch, is that what I want to call it? The oxygen depletes very slowly, but I've mentioned this already. Alright, fight is over. Okay, so we can get over here. That repair base over there is gone. Now an issue... Let's see. Okay, clearly neither of these are stores because we've been to those. So I can build a new augmentation, perhaps. Question is, isn't going to amount to anything. You know what, I actually think it will. So if we go to the base, like so. Let's see. We can get the internal generator. We can get it over shield overcharger. I'm comfortable with the things I have. So I'm going to use the internal generator. I'll get 4 scrap back. And that'll power our targeting jammer for the final fight. And save us 2 power, which I can invest in my defense drone and my drone destroyer. And that is it before the final battle. So I'm just going to invest money in this sort of stuff. Let's keep my engines as high as it can go. Oh, that's the end of this recording. So next fight is the flagship Eye. Reminder, we've already seen the flagship Eye, but we're seeing the flagship Eye improved from our previous fight when it was too easy. Thank you for watching, and thank you for bearing with me through this terribly trying time of almost losing this game, but then finding out actually it wasn't so bad after all. Take care, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.